Hello, beautiful Brits and folks, wherever you are, welcome back. It's back again to the root of today, and it's one-on-one live coverage that's going to be starting from this kind of the G Castle, and it's one-on-one from wherever you are. Thank you very much for you being tuned and also locked in. It's going to be asquamarizing and making sure that this kind of the video is just antagonizing and antagoning right now. Here we are. If you're first time you're watching this kind of the video from wherever you are, kaboom! Let's start it, and we're going to be making it happen because we are going to be making sure that there's something called the leveling up. And here we are. You can just check on the top side here. We are making a concrete gutter, and it's one-on-one live because we are moving in a helter-skelter, which is a Babylonic style. And if we just move in such kind of a style, we're going to be making sure that the castle going to be coming out very clearly as we finish it up, which is no much of the circumstances all called the unfortunate or unconditional catastrophing conditions. Here we are leveling it up. If the first time you're watching, subscribe, like, share, comment, and we also can just be moving together as a team one-on-one. Ria! So guys, today we have a breaking news already, and already I've been called with Nasto, wherever you are. Nasto, thank you very much, Nasto, for you are being tuned in and making sure that you are watching the videos from wherever you are. One of the best YouTubers in Nyabuanse who can just ever watch somebody and comment. And also sometimes you can just text you. Sometimes whenever you comment, there are some people who just come and screenshot and send it to Kenge. And they will talk about, oh, you know what? This kind of a person is watching this kind of the people commenting. So it means that you are just together like one. But what like Dube said, together like one always. But it's one of the people who are just making sure that things are not moving helter-skelter inside here. It's only Kenge who's just by faulting everything and making them to be so nactic. But to the real fact of the day, we have to asquamarize and make sure that we are moving forward with no hesitation, with no apparentulations, with no hinakis, and we have to move forward with the appropriate style of today. So Nasto, big up, and he has just making sure that last time he ever proposed that one of the subscriber talks about, oh Gintu, I'm a subscriber from Nasto, I'm ever watching you, thank you very much, and he just make sure that he just giving me some of the cements there. Thank you very much, and we are locked together. So Nasto, big up, man, because he's the one who talked about, can I help Gintu? You know guys, some of let me tell you the history how it's going here in Africa, or more so in Nyabuanse. Much of the YouTubers, whenever you have your own subscribers, they're going to be talking about, hey, can I ask you a question? Yes, ask me a question. You are just responding very quickly, so as you think about all this kind of the person, which kind of the question I'm going to be asking him. But the real fact is, they're going to be asking about, hey, how do you see if I can just help this kind of a person? Or it's begin to here, going to be talking about, hey, Nasto, can I ask you a question? Yes. If it's a mom, talk about yes, ma or auntie. These are I don't know the name of the guy, but talking about, yeah, can I trust, can I send you something and can you deliver it to Gintu? He talked about, yes, he can just deliver it, and there's no much of the hesitation. But whenever you come to Nyabuanse and somebody asks you about, oh, you know what, Gintu, or somebody else, can I ask you a question? Yes, ask me a question. And whenever you impose the question, now you talk about, this kind of a person start talking about, no, this kind of a person is not going hand in hand with the Kenge. They were talking this and this, they are not going hand in hand. Oh, the shaking hand, which is Mickey Mouse, Mickey Cat, Mickey Dog, Mickey Donkey, every kind of the aspects. They're just coming out with their perambulative noises. So to the real fact, they're now putting some it's called some defaults. Or they're just ever sensing themselves talking about, oh, why is this kind of the person going to be helped while I'm not helped? So it cannot come. They talk about, no, this kind of a person is not a good person, is not this and that. So you are just putting such kind of the things that are not even coming out closely. So whenever it comes to such kind of the section, I talk about much of the people are less who can just talk about, oh, Gintu, you know what, I have your surprise here and there here. That's why I always talk about, look at Masubo and ever talking about, oh, you know what, Gintu, have your surprise, somebody send me something here. We can just even have a video. Yes, but if you don't have to do a video with Gintu, you can talk about, no, there's a subscriber from me who send a motorbike to bring if it's a cement or it's a steel road, and I can just accept and talk about, okay, there's a person who just a subscriber from somewhere else and just promised us and give us some cement here. We can just move forward. But the fact of somebody calling about, oh no, what, no, don't go, no. So it costs so many YouTubers, up to when I'm just speaking this, there are much of the YouTubers who cannot even associate themselves with each other. Why? Look at, there's a guy called Pablo Jr. look at Pablo Jr., look at Ayamboki, look at Brendan Traveler, look at Diana Kemi. They are not going hand in hand. Why? Because of the cheating, because of their own effervescence of self, talk about the jealousy of themselves. Talking about there's a person who wants to help each other. Okay, he has been helping you. He want to help another person. No, don't help such kind of a person, this and this. So that's why you see some defaults. That's why you see some of the previous days, you saw some fights evolving. Like, there was a fight between Pablo K.E. and Brendan Traveler. Why is it doing such kind of a... Now not Brendan Traveler, calling himself Go With Jay. So you can understand it. So there was a fight that was roaming. Even whenever Sergio came out, talk about, you know what, Brendan Traveler, don't want to see you again to this kind of opposition here. You are coming to seduce our own small daughters in our village and this and this and this. So some of the things evolve because of what? This kind of the jealousy. So if such kind of the persons appear, they're becoming so narcotic. And appreciation to everyone who's being tuned and talking about, oh, Gintu, we are together, we are watching behind the scene. Yeah, everything is so fantastic because whenever, and this is the biggest scam that we are talking about Kenya has ever brought to Nyaboanse, because there's no much people can talk about they can unite, they can fuse like a fetus. Because of what? There's something which is by faulting. It doesn't want to see that, oh, this kind of a person can be helped to this, and you think about your own subscribers. Whatever the people are discussing about Gintu, and they're just talking about, oh, Gintu today has been reacted, and your people are reacting upon Gintu. They know now Gintu very much, and that's the time now we talk about we are growing as a team. You understand me, ne? So Kenge, whenever you're talking about, oh, this kind of the people should not come and join with Gintu here, do some 2-3 things here, you're just by faulting your own village, and you are making it to go back and back and back. That's why you are just backwards always. And to acclimatize our own selves and stimulate our own selves, we have to have your own stimuli, which is whenever a person talk about, oh, how do you see this kind of person? Yes, can you help? Because we have to move forward as a team. And Nyaboanse will ever belong to us. As Gintu is now building a G Castle here, Kenga has a villa there, Brendan Traveler has a war, I don't know what, Jamaican, I don't know what there. Talk about Diana Kemi has something there. Talk about, I saw Claude Joseph building something there. I saw Minihawi talking about, oh, you know what, we are married, now we are pregnant. I don't know which kind of the pregnancy they are talking about. Now, Claude Joseph is out of that pregnancy. Now they are talking about we are pregnant. You and who? I don't know. So we can talk about it. In terms of that one, I don't engage in terms of those one much because I don't know where that kind of the stomach came from. I don't know. And who deposited at what time, which angle, which side, which style, I don't know. And that's how the things are going to be coming. But the real fact is one. So whenever everybody is building, Gintu is building alongside the road here, and you have another person talking about, oh, Gintu man, I'm coming to visit you. But whenever Kenge is fused inside, now things black fire. Because of what? No one can talk about, I want to go and talk to Gintu here and there, because everything was being by faulted that, oh, Gintu is looking somehow new, somehow young, he cannot do something very good. Now they're just talking about, oh, you know how Kenge is always talking, oh my God, so he's that's wondering, oh, is this the person that I ever talked about, oh, this and this and this. No. Now there are people who are just building even more than the fraternity is talking about. For the real fact, we have to talk about this kind of the things once and for all, because you can never stop somebody's effort and talk about the blessings that he has ever got. Because whenever I subject myself into doing a work, guys, it's not that much of the people have not been seeing me in terms of hand manning, but I'm the perfect gene ever possible. Because of what? Because I dedicate myself, I focus myself. I talk about if I want to do this kind of a thing, I have to go for it. Even Kenge himself, he knows, because I was performing a duty there like a safari rally. I was cooking, I was doing this, I was everything was coming so fantastic. But the real fact now, coming out talk about, oh guys, you know what, you have no, go and unsubscribe to this kind of the people and they're just ungrateful. So you are the one who is disgracing yourself and you're making it to happen to your own fraternity, because now people just talk about, oh, why is this person talking about, why are everybody wrong? Why is Kenge everybody talking about, oh, whenever you talk about the truth, Kenge is talking about, no, you have to go out from there, you are doing this, you are doing that, you are doing those ones. So to the real fact, are those people wrong? Or the people are just fired from Kenge fraternity? Are they wrong? But the real fact is one, that there's something which is smelling rat. And one day, they're going to be raining a rain of feces somewhere in Nyaboanse. there is a rain of feces going to be raining in Nyabohanse. Because of what? Because of jealousy and not leading that this kind of the people can just even lead. I'm talking about, you are only monotonous that, it's Kenge family only can just lead. Oh, I have a Mzungu here. Yes, no. It doesn't matter. What matters is how is your brain reading and how are you determined and focused at the same time. Are we in agreement? Let's go to the real affidavit. To the Nasto and the affidavit and all the people are just following Nasto. Thank you very much. And you are always watching. There are people who are always watching and talking about, Gintu, we are supporting. And right now, guys, we are going to be putting a concrete gutter to the house of the G Castle. And whenever the concrete gutter is going to be coming, we have another bombastic timeline of making sure that we're going to be having a veranda outside of the house and making it a concrete on top. And today we have just making sure that everything is put in consideration in terms of putting the pillars. Are already 7 pillars are already erected, not a rectification of cucumberization. No. Erectified, exactly. Not erection of a human being, cucumberization of Mr. Sesimbogo. No, that one can never be coming to our own conclusion of today. So the erection of the pillars going to be coming today, live. So here we go. Everything is so fantastic. For the people who want to make sure that things are going to be coming to us one-on-one, guys, if you want to support, talk about Gintu. You know what, man? We are always laughing and making sure that, guys, sometimes I'm always getting this kind of the hilarious thing, so as we can just be laughing in the banana. So sometimes we can talk about, you can just go to, it's called a theater and go and laugh there a little bit. So sometimes I'm bringing it to your house one-on-one. Why is it coming? So as you can just be entertained and open the legs and say that, thank you very much, Gintu. We are just entertained and even our hearts are just bumping 1, 2, and a squammer rice. Thank you very much. And you can just support Gintu and talk about, we want to have some cement here. You can talk about, if you don't want to send it direct to think about Gintu is this and this, you can just send to Maja. You know Maja? If you know Maja, they have a hardware. Talking about, how is it? I don't know which kind of the hardware is called, but the Maja, they have a hardware. You can talk about, you know what? Let me send Maja, can just buy me I can just go there, have a pickup here, and I can just go and pick up such kind of the cement and bring them back to the point. And from that one, you can talk about, no, I have another person who can just come and do some video with Gintu, so as I can just give a shout out and such kind of the things. But there's a default that's always defaulting. But before we go to the default and defaulters, let them stay a little bit. Now the point is here. If you want to support, you can just go to check it's underscore Gintu. There's a timeline there in terms of the description, and you can just check my number. Is there dedicated? And also we have it's called an email. It's there. You can just email if you want your privacy to be there. And Gintu is always privacy. So if you can just support, it's underscore Gintu +2547 +2547 0049 004. Gotta get it? +2547 0049 0047. Exactly. And you can just get Gintu and make sure that you are vibing with me one-on-one. So here we go back to a squammerizer and a squammerization. Now, as we start, if you think, you see that this kind of the things going to be not coming out clearly, we have to make sure that the G Castle is finished this month. Are we in agreement, guys? If you are in agreement, raise your hand. Thank you very much. Get your squash somewhere and relax. Now put your legs number 4 this way and get now the points coming out clearly. So here we go. Are we in agreement? So guys, everything is so awesome. So as we can just continue making sure that everything is coming to life, you can just make sure that, guys, we have much of the things to entitle and to make them happen. Because of what? Because our YouTube platform here, let me say this. We have been talking about this kind of an issue of some people coming out talk about, this kind of the people, they're going to be living in mud houses here and there. But one day I talked about, guys, one day this kind of the house going to be coming out. But where I'm standing right now, there was a house that I was sleeping. But today it's called a kitchen. So it is the reversement of nature. We have diversity, divestment, and diversification. Diversification is a doing word. Diversification. And diversity is a pronoun. Is it a pronoun? Guys, due to the English is not Englishing in Africa, it was not our language. I don't know this kind of the stuffs how they're going to be. So I don't have an adjective, a verb, a noun and is it a pronoun? Yeah. So we have those kind of the three. So sometimes they're gonna be defaulting, and I can mix them like a concrete and bring them to the table and make sure that you are concreting where you want to concrete the words to. Everything is so good. As we go just from that kind of the default, how people are talking about, oh, this kind of the people are this and this and this, they're gonna be getting into the madhouses here and there. But who is God? God is not always wearing a shirt. That's the fact. For the people who want to know that God is not wearing a shirt, where are you? Raise your hand. Thank you very much for you shining here to make sure that God is not wearing a shirt. Sometimes don't talk about this kind of the people are doing this, some people are doing that one, or this kind of the people cannot do these ones here. But the real fact of how the things are coming out, we have to challenge ourselves and make sure that the things are coming out clearly. So to the real facts about even Mugesu going to be starting at the construction very fast, because it's only that a miscellaneous equation. We can call it, guys, come back. Because the GoPro went off, and it's not like Kenge who is urinating to the GoPro. No. That thing of putting some cucumbers to the GoPro and talking about you're gonna be urinating to the GoPro, as talk about now the GoPro has milked urine. It's not coming here faulty. So everything is so fantastic. As we're gonna just talk about, we have another sarcasm that we are talking about. Mugesu was about to start the construction, but due to unconditional circumstance of the natural calamity of human beings getting a default, and they got an accident a little bit, but it's due to the Kenge fraternity, because they are seeing you like they are seeing people in witchcraft manner. Because whenever they talk about, oh, you know, what is making Mugesu to have a default is because of he's always passing outside of Kenge. And whenever he's passing, maybe the conmamush is now jumping inside the compound. And whenever he just jump, and they see Mugesu is looking him with a default eye. So this is called the third eye in African language. So if you are being looked or just synchronized with the third eye, you are done. You are done. I'm telling you, you are done. Because this kind of the people, they know how this kind of the things gonna be coming out. So to the real effect, this kind of the people have to be so fantastic and punctual. Whenever we are passing and moving, our movement should be gauged. Not the way we just, whenever we talk about I want to go to Sirari, shift to Mabera. Because of sometimes you can just, you'll just be faulting and we'll get you in some sarcasm area. To the real fact is we have to, we are praying every time and making sure that God is above. And before guys, even we start this kind of a construction, we are blessed already to make sure that things are coming out clear. Shh, we are blessed. So for the people who are here, understand it. So as we are moving together, support Kintu so as we can make it happen. Somebody has got it? Thank you very much. Thank you for adding the volume wherever you add. Everything is so fantastic, guys. And already I've got much of, I told you guys, once upon a time, I got some messages coming from Sesi Mbogo. And this kind of the messages, I'm warning Sesi Mbogo wherever he is. Because when I will know your area, and I know much of the things according to you. And you are coming outside here now to text Gintu and talk about, oh, you know what, I'm coming to defy you and to do some. I'm not fearing a man who is having cucumbers like us. And to the real fact, if you are a man talking about you know what and what and what and what, but not a man who can just complain about $580 US. What is that one? And talking about you know what? Oh, come, I'll do it normally. And now you are telling me, no, you want to normalize to me. I'm not interested with the didism. The didism is left to the people who can just do the didization. But to cucumberize and talk about cucumberization whenever you come back to Africa, know how you are just coming to entry in Africa. Because now we are in third eye and we are glory lying. And we are putting our own focus to that one. Because you are just sending your puppets like there's another boy who is a crooked boy who left the wife here and the child went kaboom and is just staying in Nairobi. And whenever he was told that you are being searched with the police, he returned back to Nairobi the same day. Very stupid and ignorant, silly and a puppet crooked, and we can call him a crocodile neuromato guy. And we are not interested with that one. And there's another person calling himself, I don't know what, senior, Oh, thank you very much for always making sure that you are giving Gito a shout out. And we're gonna be coming out clearly, and I'm gonna be getting your defaults, and everything gonna be getting your defaults, and everything gonna be coming out clearly as we're gonna just reinforce and make it happen. And thank you very much for everyone who has been tuned and making sure that we are moving on with this kind of the G Castle, as they're just wondering, why is it this way? Why is it that it is again to? Why is it not that it is a person from Mukenge fraternity who is gonna be building such kind of a house? But God knows the effect. God knows why this is gonna be going A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, X, and Z. And to the real fact, Kintu is another model and another point to go. It's called the real G, the real castle, the real G Castle. Coming out clearly, and everyone who has been tuned, and you are locked. We're gonna be coming together. Ngomini Gwenze, go, Ngomini Gwenze, woo, Ngomini Gwenze, wagwan. And we're gonna talk about, thank you very much for you vocalizing and coming to this kind of the platform. And right now, I'm going to have a little bit of jabalization to make sure that things are gonna be coming out clearly. And this is just the beginning of making sure that the G Castle is coming out clearly from this kind of the portfolio. Henceforth, as we are continuing with the vibe of today, we have much of the things to entail and entitle you to know, as we're gonna be still moving on how the time gonna be. And this boy is the blackest man in Africa.
I'm eating fruit.
Are you a vegetarian?
Yeah, the Rasta man.
Rasta man conquer the Babylon.
Here things, my friend.
Yeah, guys, we are dishing.
You are eating like a village boy. Like how it's like a Muzungu.
No, where am I?
Huh?
Am I in Muzungurization? No. Have you ever Muzungurized?
Huh?
Have you ever Muzungurized?
I don't want.
You don't want? Why?
Because
if you don't have inches, say you don't have inches.
No, not in, by the way, I like black ladies.
You like
black ladies?
So who has reached in ladies? I'm talking about Muzungurization. Why are you in ladies?
Why are you in inches?
In inches meaning that, don't you know that the nails are in inches? Okay,
you know,
let me tell you. Now why are you pointing with me a knife? What is a knife for?
One word for many meaning. So you are using a word but have different many meaning. So,
At the G Castle here. Man. We are good. Are we good?
Ria.
This is coming from the G, G farm.
Is the Kenge Pau we have grown?
No. Do you know that we are the one who grew pawpaw plants in Kenge compound?
You.
And he chased us before we could even eat one. Let me eat the G farm here. You know everything here. It's gonna be.
Another one that we harvested, we put it down.
Yeah, it's gonna be sunny drying a little bit, and we put it inside. But the real fact, whenever you get to Gintu, everything is called G.
Yeah.
We have the G Castle, the G farming, the G kettles, and G everything. You understand me, man? Even the people working here, the G workers.
They're the G workers.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys, for your time and keeping in tune and making it happen. Mayani there, we are eating pau. Yeah, we call it pau. Huh? But to the Muzungu, according to your English teacher, now how is it called?
Don't
I know you are going for a date. This is your Sunday best. I know, and I understand. This is your Sunday best. Sorry for interfering with the popo. Sorry.
So, do you call it pawi or popo?
Popo.
But it written pawi.
Pau. Point taken. Your English teacher
was good. Was a kisi was like you know. Let me tell you.
You telling me that he's a kisi. So I know that he's
Mr. Abuga.
You have already told me he's a kisi. Now what do you want to tell me next?
A kisi shrubs. You know when a kisi speaking English, shrubs. Like let me.
Do you know what's a shrub?
Shrubing.
Shrub.
Yeah.
What is a shrub?
Now meaning shrubbing that you know that youths know.
Have you ever went to a plain highland?
Yeah.
Is it called plain highland?
Yeah. You get shrubs that grow.
Thank you. So what are you talking about? A person can shrub?
Shrub, twinkling of
Twinkle.
Mixing words.
Thank you. You are already satisfied with the porridge and the popo. Thank you very much, guys, for you being tuned, and we're gonna be going forward and making it happen as we just make sure that things are coming to live. And Ginto today is laughing behind the camera. And all the people who are just tuned, thank you very much for you being there. And we're gonna be making it happen. And the thing is gonna be coming into you. And the way they are coming into you, they're gonna be coming into you. Always coming into you. And the thing is gonna be coming into you. Always. Thank you very much for you being.
A freestyle?
Eh?
A freestyle?
A freestyle for?
At least you rap.
Yeah, man.
Rap for people, my friend. You know you are a good.
Conky Rastamano. Woo! That one is gonna be coming to the next video, so keep it tuned, keep it vibing, because the next generation is gonna be coming with our own raps, and we're gonna be rapping. Today is today, tomorrow gonna be another day. The G-Castle gonna be coming out. This is how the thing is gonna be going. Tingo, level it up, level it up. Let's go, guys. And this is called the G-Castle, and things are gonna be coming to live one-on-one. Keep it tuned, keep it tuned. Woo, woo, woo. Kaboom, squatch, kaboom, squatch. Yeah, man, conquer the balance. It's last year. Awesome, never die. If he dies, we're gonna be coming out from that kind of the position. Thank you very much for being tuned. And we have Kimberly. Kimberly, come. Come, Kimberly, come, Kimberly. Can you run? And we have another gentleman here called. They are coming. Sasa si ukuja kama unakuja. Kama ukuju niambie ukuji. Guys, we have some Kimberly here, but Kimberly is shenaniganing and she's gonaling, but she's gonna be coming to the platform. Come. But be very functional there. This kind of the German cannot be falling in some of this kind of. Oh, you are coming from school. Wow. We have some Kimberly here. Say hello.
Hello.
How are you? Are you
Fine.
good? Okay. We have another gentleman here. Yes, hey guys, you know we have to be eating. Eh? Wow. How are you? Everything is good? Everything is fantastic. You are from school and today you are clean. Are you not playing in school? Unacheza? Are you always playing?
No.
You are not playing.
Unachezanga.
Huh? Not pray. I know praying is another thing. But are you good? I know you are hungry, and let me not waste much of the time with you here and go and eat. I'm gonna be bringing you the nakuletea yogurt, eh? Sindio? Haya, shuka basi. Shuka ende utoe nguo nitawaletea yogurt.
Baadaye.
Thank you. Bye.
Baadaye.
Baadaye. Ende hapa. Usiku. Haya, bye. Yeah, there you go. So they're coming from school, guys. Keep it tuned, keep it locked. Thank you very much for you being there and subscribing and liking. And let's go and see what is really happening. And the gentleman is moving. They are moving, and it's called a Gangrede guard. Thank you very much. Let's go in. Another vibe, another moment coming out from this kind of the platform right now. This is the moment and the real G to go. We start the day. Here we go, one-on-one live coverage as we go direct to the point of today. This is what is happening here today. How are you, gentlemen?
Good.
Everything is good, man. Yeah. You want to put a concrete gutter?
Yeah.
And what are you preparing right now?
I'm just moving some nails.
Oh, you are just getting some nails or acquiring some nails that were left here, like these ones here. Yeah. So as you can just use the timbers in terms of putting as a talk about a boxes for the gutter. Yeah. Exactly. Here we go. What's your name? Murimi Moses. Fantastic. We have another gentleman here. He's making sure that the struggle is there. Continuous working, man, as we go on with our talk here. How is everything, bro?
Everything is good. As you can see,
I see.
G-Castle just taking the shape.
Exactly. Yeah. So, what are you gonna be using this kind of the timber?
I'm just cutting these timbers here, so that I can make you want to build the concrete.
Boxes?
Yeah. Not boxes. A holder guard.
Oh, the one that will hold the slab.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the guard.
Okay. Yeah, it's the formwork.
Yeah, it's the formwork.
Okay, for the formwork. Okay. Exactly. And is it gonna be today also?
we are today. We are just making sure that we can.
Or you are cutting the woods to prepare?
Yeah, to prepare it
Okay, for tomorrow.
for tomorrow.
Okay, fantastic. We have another gentleman here. How are you, man? I see you are using. And why are you using this kind of the timbers? Yet you talked about they were for the roofing.
Okay, it is for the roofing.
Yeah.
But
Or
They-
even
they will
roofing
be
use,
used.
or they will be
Yeah,
reused.
yeah.
Or even the roofing need to be cut small
like
ones.
that. So instead of
put magenges.
that day we cut for that
Gauges.
magenges,
Uh-huh.
we'll use this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have any affections.
No.
Fantastic. I'm gonna be asking if it's called magenges in English. I don't know, guys.
Trusses.
Huh? Trusses. Magenges. Guys, the pillars are pillaring here, and everything is so fantastic. Now they have just concluded with the 7 pillars of the G Castle, and for the total we have 9 pillars of the G Castle here, and you see they are so smooth enough and they are so tall enough to make sure that everything is coming out clearly. We have the engineer here. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Everything is fantastic.
Everything is good.
So today you have finished with the pillars of the veranda.
Yeah.
What next? I've seen the boys inside there. They're making sure that the concrete gutter gonna be coming out.
Yeah, that is what I want to start.
Okay.
Yeah, working on.
Okay. Okay. And they are cutting some of the timbers inside there. Are they gonna be reused again in terms of putting the roofing?
Exactly.
Okay. So they don't have any
They
affections
don't
whenever
have
they're
any
cutting.
effect.
Okay, fantastic. Exactly. Guys, everything is so fantastic. We have another gentleman here, the black man in Africa, and is just making sure. Don't make sure that the wheelbarrow is tampering with the pillar. That's the first rule number 1. No tampering with the pillar, because it's yet to dry here. Fantastic. And we have so many dogs inside here, guys. We have so many. Security is tight from wherever. Hey, these ones here, they are making it so fantastic. They are making it happen. Wagwan. Hello, Mayani. How are you, man? Is this boy understanding?
Yeah, man.
How are you?
I'm good.
Everything is good.
Yeah.
So, how is the life right now?
Life is hard.
Since yesterday, yet you have not finished backfilling this site. What's the problem, man?
Yeah, I'm bringing tippers here, inside here, but using wheelbarrow.
Using a wheelbarrow.
Yeah,
So
not-
you're transporting the loam soil,
Yeah.
making sure that you are backfilling the section.
Yeah.
And
From there-
and you have heard it has to reach at the brim top of this kind of the brick.
yeah.
You understand it?
Yeah.
So we have much of the soil to come here because, guys, we want to reduce. It's called to reduce the surface area going up because of putting some round poles that will be attaching the concrete up there. So we have to reduce talk about the height of this kind of the poles that are going to be used. So that's why we want to backfill until we get to the brim. So this is the last pillar that have been already concreted here to make sure that we are having 7 concrete pillars already made here and we have other extra 2 pillars inside here. So we have 9 pillars of the G Castle. So onto this spot here, yesterday we were making sure that everything is fantastic here, and we have just removed all the logs that were just onto the road. We are now making some cleanness of the highest order here. We have the first gentleman here. How are you, man?
Fantastic.
Everything is good?
Welcome, guys. It is underscore Sigano here.
Exactly.
Yeah, clearing this way here.
So where are these ones going? Are we going to burn some charcoal, man?
In fact,
Yeah, for the charcoal?
yeah, this one are for the charcoals because they produce the quality charcoals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we had to do it because it was having much of the backlog here in terms of, we can talk about the surface area between the 2 plots here, because this is another person and we are another people here. So we have a fence which is separating this kind of the plots here. That's why we have just made sure that, even we have a siso. So this, whenever we see a siso somewhere, that's where the plot is. So the plot is onto where this kind of the thorn apple are here, to make sure that we are making it happen. So this is where I want to have, it's called a perimeter wall that we're going to be passing. So we are making a way here to make sure that everything is so fantastic. But the ones that we have placed there, we're going to be removing them. That's why we are starting with these ones here to be collected and be thrown where they can just be burnt and everything. So be very punctual because we have some thorns here. Yeah, and you are not wearing gumboots here. I don't know how you're going to be operating right now, man.
Gumboots are old.
Are old?
Yeah.
Exactly. Fantastic. So you have another gentleman here and is now dealing with the firewood. I don't know if it's firewood. Hello. How are you, man?
Good.
Everything is good, man?
Yeah, man.
What are you dealing with? Firewood?
No.
Eh.
I'm trying to move those.
Oh, this kind of the thorns here?
Yeah.
And are you going to be burning them here? Are you going to be burning them?
Not today.
Not today. Tomorrow is another day.
Yeah.
Exactly. So guys, this is the work of today, and we're going to be making it happen, and we're going to be making it coming to you live, which is one-on-one. And thank you very much for everyone who's been tuned and locked in as we continue with our works of today, making sure that we are moving. Hey, there's a timber here, man. There's a timber there, man. Yeah, don't fukia it. Yeah, don't bury it because they're gonna be used here so meticulously. Yeah, sure. Guys, you can find that even some of the shoes might be buried here, some of the pangas here. So you can find this one whenever it's miscellaneously, somebody doesn't notify, you can just find it being buried here with an immediate effect. So here we have much of the concrete here also, and also we have some of the piping here. They are called PVC pipes. Guys, because we're going to be having the concrete gutter that's going to be coming out, which is now being prepared there for the woodwork there. So we have this kind of a pipe. It's a 6-inch pipe. It's here. So this kind of a 6-inch pipe, it means that it's going to be used in terms of draining the water that we're going to be having in the concrete gutter, because we studied that if we can just use the 4-inch pipe, we have to use 2 of them, but we're going to be having the backlog of water into the gutter, which will tense and will maybe leak to the house because of not properly drained, or we can have the surface area exposed, or the water. Sometimes we can have raining in terms of a heavy rain, which is 1 hour and above. So even this kind of the house, it's so big in terms of if you can just miscellaneously not putting the bigger gauge like this one here, you can find that it's just the gutter is full of water, then it's gonna be draining back to the house. It's gonna be causing some calamities and some effect onto the house. That's why we are gauging to have the called elbows here. They are so big enough to drain this water. So we are using this kind of the PVC, a 6-inch pipe, to make sure that we are draining water to the other side. But the drainage is gonna not come to this side here. It's gonna be coming to the other side, as we're gonna be having an underground tank that this kind of water gonna be harvested in an underground tank. Then it will be pumped to the top tower that's gonna be driving the house in terms of the talk about the kitchen and every section that require water. We have so many dogs here. I don't know who is triggering them here. And my father is here relaxing a little bit. How are you?
I'm quite fine.
Everything is good?
Good.
Exactly.
Just observing whatever is going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So everything is good here?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Work is well done.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Exactly. Guys, everything is going on well as arranged. But the dogs here, hey, I don't know who is triggering the dogs here. Kwani nani huyo analia analeta dogi zinakimbia kila mara, ama ni wewe dog? Oh, kuna dogi suilete? Oh, there's another dog here that is crying. That's why you see my security. Oh, my dog here has a problem with the foot. Hey, what's the problem with the foot? Bring it. Okay, sorry. Oh, guys, what is this disease? Because it cannot even walk, so it's hinging the leg. I don't know what's the disease that it's causing such kind of the leg to cause that way. But I have another medicine. Kuja. Guys, I have another talk about it's like can call it like a perfume that's gonna be so I want to be pressing it onto it, so as it cannot have such kind of a miscellaneous effect. So they're following me to make sure that I'm going to treat them, and they're mine. That's why they have to come and follow their master. Kuja, Come. They are coming. Yeah, come on. Yeah, let me deal with them perpendicularly per unit time right now here. Good job. Come. Yeah, I have this kind of it's called Egosine. We have to shake it before the use. Let me. Good job. Shh. So they know that I want to spray some chemical to them. So I want to go outside so that somebody can help me to do it. Kuja. Come on. We are going out. Come on. Kuja. Come on. Let me put the camera here. Exactly. Shh. Kuja. No. No. Stop it. Get out. Good job. Shh. Good job. Shh. Good job. It's moving, guys, because it knows that I'm always spraying them with some of the chemicals here to make sure that they're gonna be getting not being affected in terms of the leg. So it has a problem with the leg, but I'm gonna be dealing with it perpendicularly per unit time. So wow. So we have the people who are just getting some sand or some loam soil to backfill the holes that are remaining onto the G Castle here. They are coming from this position here. As you can see, Mayan is the one who is driving it. He has that kind of a tender. Akiamu, my friend, people here are so fantastic. Msani, how are you?
I'm good.
Everything is good, man.
Everything
You are the one
fine.
digging and making sure that the soil is gonna be coming out clearly.
Yes.
How is the work, man?
The work is good.
The work is good. I see you have some purpose here. Why can't you deal with them perpendicularly per unit time?
There is another. There is
Oh,
ready.
there's another one that has a ripe.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be asking for it, or you're gonna be stealing it?
I'm gonna asking for it.
Exactly. So fantastic. So there's some of the fruits here I want to take, and we do feed them whenever it comes to the reality here. So we have this kind of we have this one here. Sure. We have another one here. Sure. So we have some purpose here. So fantastic and meticulous at the same time. So these are consumable. They can just be consumed right now, and everything gonna be very fantastic here. So let them stay here for a little bit time, and they're gonna be coming for them. Wow. So the dog is here. Let me time it and see if I can just spray some chemical for it here, and so as things gonna be so awesome here. Mambo, wow. Mambo, ni hii hapa. Pole. Pole kidonda. Pole. 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 Acha. Lara. Oh, what? Oh. Hello. Come on. Brian, so kuja unipigie dawa hii stuff. Acha nikuchekishie. Shh, kuja. Shh. Kuja. Shh. Kuja. Shika hii kuja nikuonyeshe. Epage wote ke. Kuja. Tulia. Kuja. Shh. Kuja. Shh. Kuja. Come on.
Okay, they got it.
Shh. Isira komanya eh. Kuja. Come on. Come on. Guys, Guys, you know the dogs here, they understand. So I'm gonna be getting it before it could just know what is going on, so that I can just make sure that I'm spraying such kind of an Egocin that will just facilitate that it's gonna be having an injury from the side of the foot, and it's gonna be healing it so properly. So it's one that's gonna be used here, and even it's gonna be used even with human beings. Have you ever used this one? Yeah, even my father used it. Yeah. So give me that kind of the top. Yeah. So as you can just make it happening here. Yeah, put it here. Exactly. So let me get some of shenaniganing here, and whenever you'll just find it, it is relaxing and not knowing what is going on. I'm gonna be spraying it very fantastic. Exactly. Wow. So let me check on how the concrete gutter it's being placed onto this house of the G Castle, and to know what's really happening here one-on-one. See, the measurements here are being done. Oh, it's gonna be passing through here. Oh, they're not here. Oh, it's coming to land to this position here. So it's passing through the far end where the engineer is, and it's gonna be coming to the bedroom here, which is bedroom number 3.
Wagwan.
Yeah, man.
Fantastic.
Okay.
You can see how we are just being here, and now it is now bringing the good shape. Let me now bring the fork. You know it?
Yeah.
The fork, yeah. Which is easily scoop this one and throw them away.
Hata moto na wheelbarrow.